Hi there, day 14. Going to talk a little bit about food today. The website's not quite up to standard it should be yet, so I'll tell you a little bit about what I eat. I think these are all on the site, to be quite honest, but a really good start to the day is avocado and egg. Absolutely brilliant. I just chop up an avocado, have some miso with it. That's the salt element, if you like, the umami. 3 hard-boiled eggs, not too hard-boiled, so there's a little moisture still in them. I put some pepper and some olive oil on the eggs, and that meal generally takes me right through till 6 o'clock. Do I have anything else? Sometimes I might have a small piece of cheese or a few nuts around it, but what I tend to do, so those things would be things that previously I would have grazed during the day. So if you want to have a piece of cheese and some nuts, then the thing to do is have a piece of cheese before or after your eggs, and then have a few nuts as well. And then, so they're then all in the one meal. So you've done your grazing all in one. That would be my first meal generally during the day. The other one that I love is the red cabbage banquet, and you can see the full recipe. It mixes things like shredded red cabbage, olives, goat's cheese I like in there. Then I have some kimchi and also some apple cider vinegar. What else is in there? There's other stuff. Oh yeah, often put walnuts in there, either walnuts or pumpkin seeds or both. So that's another meal. Then of course you've got the choice of having just some cooked vegetables with either meat or fish or tofu or tempeh. And really, to be honest, with those 3 sets of food, meat, fish, or soya and veg cooked, then the red cabbage banquet, which is amazing, and that gives you some fermented food, which is really good for you. If you don't like the apple cider vinegar within the food, you could take a couple of dessert spoonsful in a glass of water as well. That's another way to get your apple cider vinegar in. But fermented stuff is really good for you. Oh, there's one other addition that I sometimes, I'd say often I have, and that's either I mix chocolate, that's raw cacao with olive oil. No, with coconut oil. So I put into a saucepan of warm water, which is slowly heating. I put a small bowl, a couple of teaspoons of coconut oil, a couple of teaspoons of raw cacao, and a very small teaspoon of honey, just to sweeten it very slightly. And I either have that with yogurt. We've got an Asda near us, and it's Greek style yogurt, really nice. And I don't actually like yogurt, so it's amazing to be able to have that. And then the other thing that I love with the chocolate is berries. So I would probably, on your 30-day reset, just be very careful with the berries. You might be better to wait until after the reset before you introduce those. But you could give it a go. See how it is. What you don't want to be doing is have anything that makes you look for sweet stuff. Generally, berries are a pretty good thing because they've got such high fiber. So there we are. A little bit about food today. I hope that helps. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, if you want to though, if you've got some favorite foods that you're eating during your 30-day reset, please do put some stuff onto the Facebook group. That would be really appreciated. There's a 30-day reset community on there. All right, hope to see you there. Bye-bye.